Chairman, tell me something. What is your relationship, EACC's relationship with ODPP, DCI, National Police Service? What's the relationship like?
We are all agencies that are trying to make this country a better place to live in. The DCI, Directorate of Criminal Investigation, their task is to investigate any act of crime, every act of crime. So that is their work to do, to investigate and then recommend for prosecution. Their cases also end up at the ODPP.
Right.
EACC has the specific mandate to, when it comes to crime, is economic crimes, bribery, fraud that involves government officials. We only deal with issues that deal with where a government official is involved. So if an ordinary public, member of the public defrauds you or does something, economic crime against you, you will not come to us. You'll go to DCI. That's where it will be dealt with.
Right.
When it comes to the police, of course, the police are law enforcers. So all of us will need them to enforce the law. So if we are going to arrest someone, it's police officers who will go with us. If DCI is doing it, it's the same. So when you hear EACC has arrested, we have police officers who help us in that process. Which was the other group you asked? So
National Police, DCI, yourselves?
Yes.
And ODPP?
Yes. So ODPP has the responsibility of prosecuting cases. In other words, presenting any criminal cases to court and arguing those cases on behalf of the people of Kenya, so that the judges then are convinced that indeed there was a criminal act, and then if they find them, there's a conviction.
What's to stop those 43 files of yours from disappearing, as they always do in this country?
I wouldn't say always. I would say as they sometimes do. No, we have it's very unlikely that a case that we have investigated and forwarded to the ODPP, the file would disappear, because there's a very clear process that those files follow. So it's very unlikely that those files would just disappear into thin air.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I think the most that could happen is for a file to be delayed if there was a wrong person handling a particular file. That could happen. But so far, the working relationship is such that the files that we send to the ODPP, they evaluate the evidence that we have presented because they want to understand the case. Remember, they are the ones who are going to stand before court and try to convince the court that this person actually did what they are alleged to have done. So they need to understand that case clearly, be convinced themselves that the evidence we have given and that indeed there was an offense that was committed and it is worthy of prosecution. So once they do, if